Hey guys, it's Ashley, and it's been a while since you've seen me, so I'm really sorry about that. And on top of that, my hair is a slight mess, so I'm also sorry for that. But this is kind of an impromptu, unofficial tutorial that's kind of being coupled with an announcement. So we're just gonna jump right down into it. So, as you may see by the title, I'm sending a doll to the doll hospital. And I'm not just sending one, I'm sending two. And the reason for my doing this is because, one, I've been meaning to do this for freaking ever. And now I'm just like, okay, I thought I was going to be going to the American Girl Place this year, but I'm not. So that being said, I can't just wait anymore to drop them off because that's what I've been doing. And it's been a year for these two dolls in particular. A year and a half for one of them. So, it's time, and so I decided that I'm just going to bite the bullet and do it. Samantha, who has been waiting for like 4 years, and I feel so unbelievably guilty, she is still going to have to wait because she has a defect, and I want to see if I can get I want to see if I can do it for free. So, I don't know, I might see if I can call them instead because, like I said, I've been waiting to take them all to the actual doll hospital to try to save myself shipping money. But at this point, it's like not even, like I'm just done waiting for these two who especially don't even have any defects, they just need new heads. So, that explanation aside, we are going to do an impromptu tutorial. And so the two dolls in question are going to be Miss Ruthie Smithens, who is my most recent purchase, who I got a year or so ago from eBay. And she is, her problem is her hair is so unbelievably dry. It's literally stiff. Like, it's so stiff, and it's in stiff chunks. And it's so unbelievably dry and frizzy. And on top of that, she is missing part of her eyebrow, as you can see. And, it's not very clear, but this eye is a bit bigger than the other eye on the other side. And so she's just getting a new head. And she did come in her meat outfit. As you can see, I did take her shoes and socks off. So she's currently just in her her meat dress and bloomers. And then we've got Lainey Holland, who I also got from eBay. And as you can see, her only main concern is the fact that she got a haircut from her previous owner. And I did change her into different clothes because she, was going to be a mom in a potential series I'm going to be doing. But I mean, she could still have that role. She just is going to have long hair in the series instead of this bob. And I mean, the previous owner did a relatively good job. It's pretty even in terms of the haircut itself. So, I mean, I didn't feel that it was completely and totally necessary for her to have her head replaced right away. I felt that I could wait. But now I'm tired of waiting, so now it's kind of come to the point where I'm going to do it anyway. So that's that. So now, without further ado, we are going to start with the tutorial. So first things first, her legs are awful. I thought I fixed them. And actually, I did fix them, but they're a huge issue, so I'm going to have to fix them again. But yeah, so the first thing you have to do is you are supposed to send the dolls to the doll hospital naked so that none of their clothes get misplaced. So you're not supposed to send them in anything except themselves. So I'm going to take both of their clothes off. And I'm being particularly careful with her jacket because, you know, that particular fabric is so likely to get snagged because of what it's made out of. And Lainey did, in fact, come in her meat dress and meat underwear. As you can see, her meat underwear is right here. She did not come with her meat headband or meat shoes. But when she comes back with her new head, she should have her meat headband in her hair because the hospital still includes that. So, yep, now Lainey is all naked. And so now Ruthie is going to get the same thing done. Going to take off her meat dress. And she's got something on the back of her knee that I didn't notice before. That's interesting. And I apologize for any noises my phone decides to make because my phone is very talkative. You never know what's going to come out of it. You might hear a meow. Talking Tom and Talking Angela, but yeah, you might hear some noises, so I apologize. Ruthie's meat dress is so cute. I'm surprised. I never really noticed that there's actual lace on the collar. Okay. Here's her pretty bloomers that are all wrinkled, but we're going to remove those right now. So here we go. Naked. Now that they're both naked, we go on the computer. I already did this, but you go on the computer to the American Girl website, and you click on the doll hospital thing, and you fill out the hospital form. So on the hospital form, there is a thing that you cut out. It's a shipping label, and it tells you where to send your doll, and you basically cut this out on the dotted lines, as I did, and you stick it onto the box you're going to send it in with packing tape along with your own address, So, yep, you cut this out, and then for each doll you send, if you send one, then you only need one, but if you send two, then you need a separate admission form for each doll, and I'm not showing you the front because I filled it out already. And it has all my personal information on it, and I'm not doing that. So, I filled out one for each doll of the shipping forms. And then when that's done, it specifically says that you are not to send the doll in newsprint. So you can't wrap the doll in a newspaper as shipping stuff. So you're going to want bubble wrap, if anything. And I have bubble wrap, just not with me. And then you're going to want a box. And I don't know what box I'm going to use. So I don't know. I'm thinking more along the lines of this box. It's a giant Land's End box. And I'm just making sure there's no address stuff on it. I don't think there is. So it's a giant Land's End box. And I think you're supposed to take off all the stickers too, so that people don't get confused. The shipping people don't get confused. But yes, then... Oh yeah, this is going to have more than enough room for the two dolls, and I think lengthwise it's going to work too. So, we've got our box, and, whoa, okay, I just whacked myself in the face with my box. We're just going to make sure that both girls can fit in there. Okay, so lengthwise, it is a little short. You can see how Lainey's head's popping out. So, I'm going to kind of have to curl them in around each other in the box with the bubble wrap, but that's not going to be a problem. And then, once we get that all set up, then we're going to lay our shipping labels, our admission forms, and put them on top of them in the box. And then, obviously, you package it all up and put all your shipping stuff on it, and then they're ready to leave the doll hospital. And then you get them back in anywhere from 1 to 4 weeks, I think. Although typically they say like 2 to 4 weeks, but I've heard of people getting their dolls back in a week. Ladies, I fixed them. I treated them on the video in which I got her, and you guys saw that. So I don't understand why they're all extremely loose again. I'm not gonna be surprised if she can't even stand up by herself. Let's see. She can, but she's very wobbly. Oh, wow, Lainey. Okay, you're a piece of work. Wow, there's one hair that's still attached to her head that's still long. Okay, but yeah, so that's how that works. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do the actual packaging them up and setting them off yet because, I don't have the bubble tape near me. And, yeah, so, whoa. My mom just texted me and said the whole high school is outside for a fire drill because she's going to pick up my brother. So yeah, that being said, that's it. You just, undress your dolls from any clothes they should be wearing because you will not get those back. And you find your box and you package it all up and you do not use newsprint and you fill out any forms for your dolls with any information on what you want for them. And, the basics are, the date, the name of the doll's owner, which in my case would be Ashley, because that's my name. The name of the doll, it says we're admitting, and then in this case it said Lainey Holland, and then it says hair color blonde, eye color hazel, because, yeah. And then you put the billing address, and then if there is a different ship-to address from the billing address, so if one of your family members, like your grandma, for instance, is paying for your doll to go to the doll hospital, and you want it to be shipped back to your house, then you're going to have to put your address on the ship to thing when you put your grandma's information, address, and stuff on the billing thing. But since she's just going to be shipped back to my house and she's going to be paid for by my family, then it's not going to matter. So that's all filled in. Your the adult's name, your address, your telephone number, your email. And then you choose what kind of repairs things you want. So in my case, I want a new head, which is $44, which is freaking crazy. So you put $44 in the little box, and you put $7.95 per doll, by the way, for shipping in the box, which is unbelievable. And then you put your total, of $51.95 for Lainey to go to the hospital by herself. Like, what? In the total box. And then you fill out all your payment information, whether you're going to do a check or money order, or you're going to use a credit card or a gift card, and then you put all the information in, and then you put your expiration and security number if you're using a debit card, and then you sign it, and then your doll is ready to go to the hospital. And Lainey's not very excited about going to the hospital. She's kind of scared, and so is Ruthie's even more scared than Ruthie is, because whoa, Ruthie's even more scared than Ruthie is. That's perfect. Ruthie's even more scared than Lainey is, because Lainey's an adventurous. She's just nervous. Lainey's nervous. She's excited, though. And then Ruthie's scared, because she's younger than Lainey is, and she's kind of shy. So, they're not really looking forward to this, but they're going to be okay. Right, Lainey? Yep, we're good. Yeah. So, yep, this is an impromptu, really bad tutorial as to how you're going to send your doll to the doll hospital. And I will put a link as to where you can get the information for the doll hospital in the wow, I was about to say inscription. I can't talk today, but then again, I can't talk most days, so you know what? We're good. In the description below, I'm going to put the link to doll hospital information, and you can get the PDF admission form that you can print out and fill out yourself if you have to send your doll to the doll hospital. But yeah, there are also some things that you can fix by yourself, such as these limbs that need tightening sometimes. But things such as cut hair, like Miss Lainey has here, you can't necessarily fix unless you buy a wig. And I want Lainey's curls. I want my Lainey to have her own hair. So she's going to the hospital for that. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. And like I said, this is coupled with the announcement that Ruthie and Lainey are going to be going to the doll hospital together on a joint adventure. And it's really ironic that Ruthie's kind of, hiding behind Lainey as I pull her over here. But yeah, so these girls are going to the hospital, and I'm going to miss them. But they're going to come home, and they're going to look so beautiful. I'm going to fall in love even more. So we're going to have lots of fun. So that being said, these girls are going to the hospital. And yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully we can see them back soon. Yay! I don't know exactly when I'm sending them out yet. Probably sooner rather than later, because I kind of don't want them to get caught up in all the holiday traffic, so to speak, without the dolls being sent in around Thanksgiving and Hanukkah and Christmas, and no. So yeah, it'll probably be sooner rather than later. I specifically put 15 at the end of the date day because it is going to happen this year. I just don't know when this year. So I didn't put a day or a month. But we're going to do that probably really soon. Hopefully really soon. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. And the girls will see you when they come home from the American Girl Doll Hospital. Yay! Stuff is really expensive for these guys now, you guys. It's, let's see. New body, torso, and limbs is $44.2. New torso or limbs would be $34. Eye replacement would be $58. I can't. Whoa, $28. I seriously can't talk. I saw a 2 and a 5 came out of my mouth. Attachment of head or limbs would be $32. A wellness visit, which includes skin clean, hairbrush, hospital gown, and certificate, but no major surgery, would be $28. But that comes with, them getting major surgery. So since Lainey and Ruthie are both going to get their heads, swapped, then they could, I can't talk. Then they will be getting a wellness visit for free because that's how it works. And then you can get their ears pierced for $16 now. Are you joking? I thought that was just for Grace. Okay. You can add a hearing aid on the left, right, or both ears for $14. I mean, I guess they're gonna charge double for both. So, and then for Bitty Baby and Bitty Twins, you would get the same head for $22. What? I'm shocked. Okay. New body for $22. Eye replacement for $18. Reattachment of head for $16. So basically, it's the same thing. It's just half price of the other 18-inch dolls. That's depressing. $18 for a wellness visit. And then shipping is still $7.95 for any doll. $15 for 2-day shipping and $20 for next day, which is kind of ridiculous in my opinion. But I mean, hey, if somebody needs a doll home for a birthday or a holiday, then that might be something that they might have to do. So yeah, things are super expensive for the doll hospital. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I just shut up now. Thanks for watching. Bye! Hey guys, it's Ashley, and it's been a while since you've seen me, so I'm sorry. But today, I'm doing a really impromptu tutorial that's kind of being coupled with an announcement. Hang on a second. How about